Good morning. I'm Lamia here of grade 7 of Silvermount International School. The school has been functioning for the last 6 years and it's in its 7th year. Let's find out what is the story behind Silvermount. For that we have Mr. Siddiq our school chairman, to share a few words with us. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Lamia.
So, could you please share with us what made the people behind Silvermount to start a project in Perindalmana?
Sure. I'm a doctor. So after my training, I left to UK for higher training. Then when I was working with all other doctors from different countries like Europe, America, Canada, India, we felt Indian doctors were missing something. We were not performing as good as the other doctors. But we didn't know what it is. I didn't know what it was. What is the difference? Then obviously, I completed my training. I took up a job as a university in the medical school. Then when I started teaching medical students and the postgraduates, I realized that what was missing actually. What was missing is the certain skill sets we didn't have generally for Indian doctors, like critical thinking, problem solving, communication skills. So this were the kind of missing. I also thought probably this would be helpful for Indian doctors as well. So I started a course there in Calicut for Indian doctors to improve their critical thinking, communication skills. So it was doing really well. And then I realized one more thing, that actually this skill set has to come from very small age. It is not exactly from the primary, even maybe a kindergarten, not from the medical college or a postgraduate or engineering college. So I started looking into what is the schooling scenario in India. So then I researched a little bit what's happening here. The world has moved on. Where are we now? So I looked at the some research about the process. Then I found that actually this concept is already there in India. Skill based in big cities, Mangalore, Bombay, Delhi, and there already there's some kind of a new curriculums have started, like exceed what you have now. Then I knew this is inevitable. It will come to Perindalmana because I'm a native of Perindalmana here. So I know that it will come, but then I thought probably it might come only not for this generation, next generation. So your generation may be lost. So I thought, why not? Why you want to waste a generation? So we thought, okay, we will, that was the same time Dr. Shamim, Najib, Moiduti and all thinking about the same kind of an idea. So we joined together and we started the project. We got great support.
How does this fit into the Indian culture? Most of the schools doesn't fit into the it's kind of a
skill-based. Yeah, that's a very good question actually. Now, India is changing very fast, very fast. It's we can say at lightning speed. The technology is changing. The economical, there's a lot of growth and development. Culture-wise, the relationship, attitude, social norms are changing. All these are changing at a very high speed, okay, because now what we can available technology in New York City this morning, it is available here in Perindalmana today, okay. What food is there in Australia, it is there in your dining table, yeah, and the dress or what are the kind of other cultural everything is we get there. But then when you looked at the kind of education scenario, there is a reluctance to keep that pace. When the internet and mobile phones came, a group of parents thought, no, this is dangerous, we should not, I will not expose my kids to mobile, I will not expose my kid to internet because this is dangerous, and they took a kind of a stand. But some parents took a stand, yes, there is a lot of good thing in it, but also it can be dangerous. So what they did, they educated them about the problems about internet and mobile, and they controlled them, but they educated them. What happened after for a few years line, those who parents took a stand, no, I don't want to talk about, I don't want to do anything about it, it became inevitable because now they don't have a choice, do they? Everyone has. So similarly, The question what you ask, in my opinion, the question is how does it fit into the Indian culture? It has to fit in, because that is the inevitable. It is going to happen. Only the question is whether is it today, tomorrow, or maybe another 5 years time. That's only the question. So for example, handwriting. Okay, still a lot of parents think handwriting is the hallmark of a good student. Yeah, all. Okay, yes, all would like to have a good handwriting. It's beautiful. We feel very happy when you see a good handwriting. It is true, but thinking that that is the hallmark of a good student or a kind of a good learning, there is a bit of problem there. My son has got a very poor handwriting, so I was really worried about it. Then he joined medical school. You know what he got? First day what they gave was an iPad. So you don't have to write anything. Then 2 days ago, I went to a registration office here in Perindalmanna. You know, I knew that chap for so many years. He used to write pages and pages of, you know, property document, what you call Adharam. Now, it's not been written anymore, it's typed. Then I went to a hospital in Calicut to see my friend. He was prescribing, not with a hand, he was in a computer. So, how does that handwriting now fit it into the kind of a new, you know, how that's become? If you somebody's got a good handwriting, that is the most important thing about a good, you know, learning, good education process.
It's changing.
It's changed. So, yeah. Now, the next thing is, we are not preparing you or your friends or anybody who's in Silver Mount School to compete with the other students in Perindalmanna or in Malappuram. We are preparing you to compete with the best students from the best schools in India. When you wanted to do for a, you know, medicine or engineering or any other kind of courses, we don't know who are you going to compete with. So we want to make sure that you are ready not to take the entrance examination which you know about next year. We want you to ready for the whatever it is in the next 7 years time or 10 years time. When you do this, you will be ready for it. In that sense, yes, it has to fit into a culture, it has to fit into education. If you think that it doesn't fit, if you are means, all what I say is you are still kind of not understood the reality. Don't limit you. Aim for more and get all the opportunities here. Grow with it. And then you prepare yourself to any challenges in your career, in your education, which can throw it from any side. That's what you need to do. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So now we have heard a lot of things that sir told. Everything is very important in our life. So thank you for sharing your views and thoughts and spending your quality time with us. I hope that was interesting, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.
Thank you.